little goodies today when I was out shopping. I found some budget-friendly, wonderful finds in a local little charity shop that sells all kinds of pre-loved things. And this one's still new with a tag on. It's a giant bell. I just think it's so cute. Hang up, it just looks so jolly. I'll have that hanging any time of the year. It's just lovely, but at this time of the year it's extra nice. Little festive bell, and it's quite gentle, so not too loud. A little bit, but rather gorgeous. I was so happy with that. I'll show you what else I got. Oops, and we've got something to unwrap. I thought you might like to join me. I hope so. Look, I got this lovely ribbon, this tinsel ribbon. And they're all at a good price. I was so happy to find them. I'm going to wrap up little parcels with this and use it for tying bows on top. Wrap it round the parcel and then tie it with a bow with this lovely feathery. It's almost, I checked it because it's got all these glitters. I was making sure that they didn't all come off and I wasn't going to get all the house covered in glitter. I mean, glitter's lovely, but if it gets into your eyes, it's not so much fun. Yeah, I like it on the lips best, less on clothing and ribbons, but I like this. This is so pretty. It's like feathers. See how fine it is? It's just really lovely. I'm looking forward to using this. It's a nice roll. This. Oh, that would be so nice. And with that in my bell, and I got a gorgeous plate. At least I think it's gorgeous. I'm going to use this for dinner tonight. It's just delightful. Look at those dainty little sprigs of flowers and this little fence. And it's a nice shape. I thought it was so pretty. It's amazing what you can find when you're having out looking. I went to get some groceries. I bought some strawberries, nice fresh strawberries. The ones are growing in the garden. I noticed today when I was looking and weeding around it that some of the strawberries are starting to grow. They're not ready for picking yet, but not long now. They're growing and they're getting a tiny bit of colour on them. Lots of things are coming to life. There's figs on the fig tree and there's pears on the pear tree. Yeah, and strawberries growing and all the roses and everything. I was working in the garden earlier today and the lovely person that comes and cuts my lawns and helps me was here and made a beautiful job of the lawns. I was so happy and delighted. Now I don't get the itchy rash from the long grass. It's always a bonus. Ought to get that. Yeah, this is so pretty. Oh, I got carried away talking about things. I got one other little plate that's already opened and then something to open up. It's right over here. Isn't this delightful? I'm wondering how I'm going to go for packing this, like sitting it amongst all my plates, but I couldn't leave it behind. They had a set of them, but I just bought one. I thought one's all I need. I've got lovely plates, but I'll add another one to the collection. Look at these darling little sprigs of flowers. All these multi little colours of pinks and blues and yellow. And all the little green leaves, and it goes all around the edge, and you've got this little pattern so that even when you've got food covering the centre, you've got all this pretty to see. And I like this little idea of the wee handles, and in a way it reminded me of bows. I don't know why I thought it reminded me of bows, but for some reason when I was looking at it I thought, oh, it's got bows on the handles. It's not really bows, is it? But it is delightful. looks a bit like mountains. Little mountain caps of mountains there. And this is embossed in here. Can you see that? It's not just the pictures, you've got some embossing too. And this is a Rosedale H&K turnstile plate. And the other one was a Wedgwood plate. They're all vintage, the ones I bought. And what we're going to unwrap is vintage. Do you want to come and join me for unwrapping? I have taken the bubble wrap down to donate. And then I found all my goodies. And they used my bubble wrap to wrap them all up to bring them so that I got to use them. Isn't this delightful? I think it's just gorgeous. It's this little jug. Can you see them? It's like a cross stitch. You're not seeing squares. It's meant to look like a little cross stitch sampler of these little flowers, like you know how when people do cross stitch embroidery, and that's what it is. It's so dreamy and delicate and just gorgeous. I just love the pinks and purples and the little bell flowers. They're just gorgeous, and they're all sitting in this what looks like a vintage bowl or something. Maybe it's a plant, but it looks to me like a gorgeous vintage bowl. All around here, decorated. I'm pretty sure there's no chips. I didn't check it super carefully, but I thought I just got carried away because I could afford it. And yeah, this is the brand. It's H&K turnstile again, made in England. That's the first piece. Let's make room for them all. Just make room and move my bubble wrap to the side. We don't need that can go on the floor. I'll pick it up later. Oh, it's all right, it's okay. There, move the bubble wrap so we've got lots of space. Little cup. Now, yes, it's very tiny. It's a bit too tiny. I was looking at it and thinking, it really is quite tiny, and I think that's why it was still there. It's absolutely adorable, but tiny little cups. And it's got the little picture inside, these darling little dainty moldiness. But I thought the children will adore this. We can play tea parties and have they can squeeze the lemon juice, and we can put water with it and some ice cubes and pop it in the teapot. Oh, I'm spoiling the surprise. Let's open some more. I won't tell you what it is. Let's get it open. Don't wrap it really well. I'm going to have a bit of trouble getting on with it. They've wrapped it so well. I'll get these out and then I'll show you. Pack them all together. Don't want to drop any, so put them all in a little pile and throw the bubble wrap to the side. So we've got lots of space to spread out. I hope you don't mind the rustling of the bubble wrap. Another one, 2 so far. Again, that's the markings on the bottom, made in England, but the little jug had turnstile on it and I'll show you its bottom. Let me see, what does it say? H&K. I don't know if I've got it round the right way. I think so. That's the bottom of the jug. Let's move that carefully so I don't damage it. Get some more out. This one is getting sellotape with it. Not that strong. Loosen it. If I can loosen it, I can wriggle it out and not have to undo it all. Adorable. This is a little sugar pot, but I thought I can use this for so much more than just sugar. Is that chipped? If it is, it doesn't matter. It's just adorable. No, I think it's just, you know, with vintage china, sometimes they're not perfect, the edges. There's not actually a chip, it's just a manufacturing sort of whoopsie when they made it. The old vintage stuff sometimes has, you know, doesn't feel perfect, but it's just the manufacturing. It's not chipped, it's just delightful. Even if it was, I would still keep it. I love it. And look again inside, a little flower. See if I can loosen this one up without making it from there. I'm getting in there, just about, nearly there. Yep, I'm getting it out. Oh, and now my nose is itchy. Oh dear. Yep, you don't need to see that. Allergies, sorry. Right, so we've got 2 cups, 1 sugar ball and 1 jug out so far. And now we've got 5 glorious little matching sauces for the cups. Aren't they just delightful? This is the bottom of them. Probably upside down or something. I'll turn it every which way so that you have a chance of reading it. There we go. 5 of these delightful little ones, and each little cup has a wee saucer. This is just going to be the most adorable little tea party. I think we shall have such fun with this. It could be a little hot chocolate, it could be a little freshly squeezed lemon juice, or it could be that I blend up in my OET mini retro blender, that I blend up some fruits like red kiwi fruit or other fruits, and we pour it in, put it in these little teacups and have our special little afternoon tea. It'll be very fun. It's going to be like a party. There's 5 of those. I won't show you each individual one because they're all the same, but they all seem to be really well loved. I mean, really well loved as in taken care of. When things are taken care of, they last a long, long time. Even vintage things can be looking like almost new in 50, 60, 80 years time or more. If you take them with a care, I take very good care of things and they last. But I do have the old oopsie. No accidents happen. We just have to accept that. It's just part of life. Aim for all the time. I do my best. Oh, this must be the rest of the cups in here. I think it was something else. Yep, another little cup. Just like that. I think the rest must be in the box. I shall just stop for a second or just race over there while you wait for me and grab it. That might be easy now. I won't get in a minute. Do you think you can wait for a second while I go and grab it? You can hear me at least. You know I'm coming back. I'm not abandoned you. Got it. Oh, I need more space. Whoops. I need more space. Oh, too much excitement. Far too much excitement. I must just do it gently. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Easily get excited. Oh, this is going to be noisy. I don't want to be noisy. I think I need scissors. Can you wait again? This is not so good, is it? Absolutely terrible video. I keep going away getting things. Take me anywhere. Right, let's see. Be getting there with maybe this might be the first and the last of us doing it together. You might be like, oh no, I don't think I want to be around for the next opening. Maybe I should just open it and then show you. That might be the best thing. And I just thought, oh, it would be fun to do it together. But it might be just fun for me. I want it to be fun for you too. Let's see, we're nearly there. Nearly there. It's a little bit, it's a lot of bubble wrap. This one they use just about all the bubble wrap. Ah yes, it's quite delicate out here, I must be careful. It's much more rustling if you use it. Because you're not getting it. The bubble wrap to the side, not the teapot. No throwing of teapots. Here we go. Ta-da! Whoops. Wrong way. Ta-da! Isn't it cute? It's just adorable. It's a great big one though. It really is rather big. It would have been quite cool if it was small. But the big is really nice too. Look at that. So we've got the teapot, a big one. This would be almost like a coffee pot, but it's nice inside, so it is usable. And we've got the little jug for pouring milk or pouring drinks or using it for other things. These all can be used like the little teacups are mostly just for using for little teacups, but these things can use them for other things. Just so pretty. And when they're not in use, yes, they'll be on display. So they'll be a visual beauty to be enjoyed. Isn't it gorgeous? It's very big. It's like from here to here, but quite delightful. I love it. I was so happy to find these, and my plate that I'm going to have dinner of tonight, and the little saucer, and they'll be enjoyed by the family too. They'll all have turns at using it and enjoying it, my sweet little ones, because they get to have the pretty plates as well. I think it's fun if you're able to get them at a price that is not a big price. If you're able to get something at a budget-friendly price that's pretty and pre-loved, well then you can use it any time and enjoy it all the time. That's what we do. And I use pretty cutlery, vintage cutlery, and pretty ones that are in good condition and food safe. I use those all the time just for everyday meals. Is served on something pretty, and I use all the pretty things because I just love them. They're just dreamy and pretty, and if accidentally something happens, it's okay because it hasn't cost lots of money. It's not, well, even if it had, well, it would still be okay. But yeah, don't have to worry. You can just use them all and be joyous and have fun. Well, you have a wonderful day or evening, and thank you so much for joining me to unwrap this. I had a lovely time. I hope it was okay for you too. You let me know if you don't want anything else like this. That is fine. I totally understand, because maybe it was just too much fun for me and not enough fun for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I did. See you. You have a wonderful day and evening. I hope to see you again soon.